Sure, here's the story of the prodigal son from the Bible found in Luke 15:11-32. It's one of the most powerful parables Jesus told about forgiveness, repentance, and unconditional love. From the story of the prodigal son, Jesus said, "A man had two sons. One day the younger son said to his father, 'Father, give me my share of the inheritance now.' So the father divided his property between his two sons. The younger son took his money and left home for a faraway country. There he wasted everything on wild living, partying, spending recklessly, and making bad choices. Soon a terrible famine hit the land and the son had nothing left. Desperate and hungry, he got a job feeding pigs. He was so poor, he wished he could eat the pigs' food. Then he came to his senses and said, 'Even my father's servants have food to spare, and here I am starving. I will go back to my father and say, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went home. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran to his son, hugged him, and kissed him. The son said, 'Father, I've sinned against heaven and you. I'm not worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Quick, bring the best robe, a ring, and sandals. Kill the fattened calf. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' And they began to celebrate. But the older son came home and heard music and dancing. When he learned his brother had returned and was being celebrated, he became angry and refused to go in. His father came out and pleaded with him, but the older son said, 'I've served you all these years and never disobeyed, yet you never gave me a feast. But this son of yours wasted your money and now you celebrate him?' The father said, 'My son, you are always with me and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.'" The meaning. The prodigal son represents anyone who turns away from God and then repents. The father represents God, who is always ready to forgive and welcome back his children with love and open arms, no matter how far they've strayed. Would you like a short version for kids, a viral summary for video, or a script based on this?